graduate from Northwestern Michigan College in Traverse City, Michigan. And this is my capstone. So to start things off, the audio tech department ran a series called Sound Bites that we streamed live to YouTube once a week, featuring local artists, and it was ran by the students. So we did cameras, lighting, stage management, artist management, any of the setup, teardown, front of house mixing. So my main job during Sound Bites was cameras and lighting. I'm a former film production student. It's about 10 years ago. My knowledge is a little rusty, so I came into this needing to relearn a couple of things about like camera settings, lighting, temperature reading, that sort of stuff. But I regained that information pretty quickly, and it was just a lot of fun being able to make beautiful pictures and working together with other students and having them help in and learn how to basically handle a camera. And also like set lighting for that camera to make the picture look like, really nice and warm and pleasant. One of the other things I did in assisting with Sound Bites was I worked side by side with the program coordinator back in January and December before this semester started to get us a new set of lights to improve the quality of our live stream and our video. So another point I want to touch on with Sound Bites is the training I did for the first year students this year and for other first year students to come, specifically with the tripod and the camera. So we use Manfrotto's as well as Magnus tripods. So I just did a demonstration video about how to set up and as well as store a tripod properly. And I also did a video about setting up the camera on the tripod and just general camera settings and how to create like a nice balanced picture using light, f-stop, gain, shutter speed, etc., etc. A couple other examples of like direct training I did for the first year students this year was Sky Martin and I, one of the first year students, went to a Silver Creek Revival recording session out in Fife Lake in January, and I was able to spend the entire day with her setting up a 3-camera system, well actually it was a 4-camera system, and how to just, balance the levels on each camera, how to use the tripods. We were able to accomplish a lot that day, and we also did some direct training before Sound Bites shows just as refreshers for first year students once they are the ones who are taking over the camera next semester when we won't be here anymore, or I won't be here anymore. Also, just want to shout out, this was my first immersion in live streaming. I got to know the basics of running a small Blackmagic switcher system. And also just really great experiences, good teamwork, lots of leadership development going on, lots of awesome music, and yeah, it was nice to be able to take a leadership position as the lighting and camera director and teach the first year students just everything I know about cameras and lighting. So in my Audio 260 internship class, the other internship I took besides Sound Bites here on campus was working as a marketing intern for the band The Accidentals. They're a Traverse City band and they just recently relocated to Nashville. So during the fall semester, during my practicum class, I participated in 2 of their concerts as a production assistant with a few other students as well. And I decided next semester for my internship class that I would reach out to Amber Beist, the momager, to see what I could do to help them out if they needed anything. So yeah, I became a marketing intern, and it's actually something I plan on continuing into the summer because, to be honest, I have stuff that is unfinished business with them because we started selling their records independently, basically with me being the person doing the sales, And I want to keep doing that because I created a very large list of local record shops throughout Michigan as well as throughout the Midwest for us to target and try and sell the LPs to. So yeah, I plan on sticking with them for a little bit, and I also plan on probably working some shows and just working with them in general more throughout the year too. Another thing I learned how to do through my marketing internship was using a platform called Submit Hub. It's a platform for artists to pitch their music to radios, radio stations, playlists, curators. Honestly, it's kind of a brutal killing floor. A lot of very specific tastes that you're trying to cater to. A lot of people will decline your pitch, and that is an investment because every pitch costs money. But I have basically had a 30% success rate through all of my campaigns to curators. And that means basically 3 out of every 10 curators I contact and reach out to accepts the pitch, which apparently is actually pretty good, so I'm hearing. But yeah, it's a little brutal. It's a little brutal trying to find the right radio stations. Even if you think you found the right one, they're still probably going to decline it and say it's too overproduced, but just slightly underproduced as well. It's fun. So now's a good time to address the big pink elephant in the room, one of the biggest projects I worked on this whole semester, being a part of the planning committee for the Earth Day Festival from April 22nd. So our class in Audio 260 internship spent the whole semester planning and developing this all-day festival, music festival. And my particular contributions to this were basically being a student representative of the audio tech department in regards to requesting funds from the SGA, the Student Government Association. I worked with the audio tech program coordinator to sculpt a budget. I made some documentation and secured $3,000 for Earth Day funding from the SGA. I also drafted a corporate sponsorship fundraising form with oversight from our program coordinator, Brady Corcoran, and used that as a means of reaching out to local businesses to fund gaps in our budget for the Spring Earth Day Fest. And I was able to secure alone $1,000 from Oriana and an additional $500 from Forefront Credit Union to basically fill in the funding gaps we needed still for Earth Day Fest. So that was pretty freaking cool. The day before the Earth Day Fest, I joined a live broadcast on WNMC Campus Radio to promote the Earth Day bands performing that day, as well as also briefly talking about sound bites and a few other audio tech topics. And on the day of the Earth Day Fest, I trained with Ed Blackburn on running a small lighting system as well as a lighting board, so I acted as the lighting director for the show that day. Alright, finally, last but not least, I want to talk a little bit on Salami Lid, my band. So me and a few classmates started a band in fall semester, and we continued it into spring semester, added a few more members, and made it basically the core of our final project for Audio 270. So I'm the bass guitarist, and I do some songwriting and lead vocals. We also have Aaron Rawson on drums and lead vocals. We have Topher Bush on lead guitar with some lead vocals. We have Dan Hurt on rhythm guitar, and David Bruner on the Moog and keyboards. It's my first band. It's my first time performing in a band to a live audience. These are pretty big bucket list items for me because I have been wanting to live this dream since I was 3 years old. We've accumulated nearly 100 hours of recorded footage and studio time. Near the end of the year, we recorded some footage to an analog tape deck, Our first show was on April 15th, 2022. It was recorded here at Northwestern Michigan College campus at one of the Sound Bites performances. And I took all of the video and audio footage and I mixed our 3 songs and mastered them. And I made a video for one of our songs to complement the audio mix I made of it.
Close to the moon, higher the tide. What